Hello ghosts and ghouls and welcome to a very special episode of Danica Raven's BiteSize Horror. This week we are at Whitby Goth Weekend. We're here to check out the sights, check out the outfits and check out the markets.
Suppose that saucer or whatever.
How many times have you been to the Whitby Goth Weekend?
I'd probably say about 10 times or more. This will be there about third time, but they've only been little when I brought them.
How many times have you been to Whitby Goth Weekend?
10.
10?
Yeah.
So you're a proper regular up here?
Yes.
This will be our 10th year. We come twice a year on each occasion, and each time try and wear something a little different.
About last 8 years.
Yes?
Yeah, off and on. And also, if you want to know, 4 years we got married at the Goth Weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah. So it's a bit bad anniversary for us as well, you see.
So it's extra special for you?
Oh yes.
This is our first time.
Yes.
We've never tried it before. So
Same for us too.
we saw everybody wandering around and thought, oh, I quite fancy that. And here we are.
That was in the spring and we thought, oh, so we had nothing, we had a hat and a waistcoat between us. But on the day, so then when it was coming up this time we thought, let's go silly and do it.
The small English town of Whitby is famous for many things, from whaling to witches and of course the fish and chips. In 1890, Bram Stoker visited the little seaside town of Whitby. While staying in a house on the West Cliff, he took to exploring the town, and he was inspired by tales of local folklore, stories of shipwrecks, and of a large black dog said to haunt the area. He took these tales and real landmarks, such as the graveyard of St Mary's Church and Whitby's Abbey, and he incorporated the town into his famous novel, Dracula. Walking up the 199 steps to the iconic Whitby Abbey, we checked out the lights, the ruins, and even a theatrical telling of Bram Stoker's classic story.
So that's just left the Dracula experience, so that was quite good fun. It's pretty good for anyone who's a big fan of Dracula. And there was just one performer, but to be fair, she did give me a fright, so you know, kudos on her. And I was quite surprised by the number of dummies, mannequins, robots, and it does tell the story of of Dracula, several different variations. I even got to see Christopher Lee's cape while I was in there, which is phenomenal because I'm a massive Christopher Lee fan. So, well done Dracula experience.
What do you recommend locally for anyone coming for the first time?
Don't worry too much, because you're always going to see more than what you've probably got at home, so don't worry about going mad and buying everything from Wish or things as fast as possible, because by the time you leave, you've got a shopping list longer than your arm.
So what do you think is the best thing to see in Whitby during the Goth weekend?
Everybody.
Everybody? People watching?
People watch. Also, you've got the Abbey, don't forget, and you've got the whole ambience of Whitby. I mean, Whitby's a famous town, isn't it?
They need to go around all the stalls, get a few beers, and let their hair down and get out and do a bit of posing. People love it.
Have a good look around and see all the different outfits, get inspiration, maybe dress up yourself a little bit, start off small like me and my wife did, and then you work your way up from there.
I would just recommend walking around and seeing it all. It's a bit of fun, you know.
I think going up to the Abbey.
Yeah, the Abbey.
The Abbey, yeah.
Well, I like the tight bodysy things with
Nigel.
A tradition of the event is to search through the market stalls for weird and wonderful Gothic treasures.
Hi, I'm Becca Gould. I live in Edinburgh and I'm down at the Whitby Goth weekend. I make wire spiders and insects and spider webs, and I studied ecology, so I'm coming at it from that angle rather than the art angle. So my creatures tend to have a little more life in them than a lot of others, which sometimes is a bad thing. I get complaints they're too lifelike. It's nice to come to somewhere where you can dress up and have a bit of fun, as well as more standard craft fairs.
While delving through the stalls, we found everything from corsets to cakes to costumes for dogs.
This is just a small range of the beers that we do. This is our Whitby themed beers, as you can see with the labels, and we've brought some of our others that we do at the brewery. We've been successful this year. We're going to the Brunswick. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and we'll make sure we're back next year.
You've all gone for such different styles. Where do you get your inspiration for all your different outfits for the Goth weekend?
Anything weird and unusual, Tim Burton, anything Victorian. There's all sorts, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's like steampunk, so it's very unusual.
And it helps the fact that Mum's got a lot of clothes in her wardrobe.
Oh, absolutely. That always helps. You say you try something a little different every time, but how do you get the inspiration together for your outfits?
I have my wife. She's my inspiration. I have brief ideas of something I've seen, somebody else has worn, or idea off a TV programme or a film, and I say to my amazing wife, who's great with a needle and a thread and eBay, and say, what can you do with this idea? And she comes up with the masterpieces, like a beautiful mask. And she did all mine for me.
We're not goths, we just got dressed up.
Well, yeah. You just love the event? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I think that's part of what makes it so fun. People feel happier to dress up.
Everyone's really friendly as well, and just the outfits, it's just great. It's just so interesting.
Good laugh.
You've got a much more modern outfit than a lot of people I've been talking to today, especially the hair. Where do you generally get your stuff?
All over the place, second-hand shops, eBay, other things that people have recommended to me, like geisha wigs, but I don't think they're there now. I've just been collecting it since university, and I have a massive collection that I just mix and match.
That brings us to the end of our special on the Whitby Goth weekend. We barely scratched the surface of all that Whitby has to offer, and we'd love to return to explore more about Mad Maggie, the witch who lived at the bottom of the 199 steps, the demon dog of Whitby, Captain Cook, and to talk more with all those wonderful visitors and locals of Whitby. If you enjoyed this video, head over to the YouTube channel Danica Raven's Bite Size Horror for more episodes exploring the world of Gothic horror.